Carrington here. Now, I'm going to show you the gist of what the class called the Actor Studio Discovering the Artist Within is really about here at the Shakti Factory, the most beautiful place to do yoga, meditation, dancing, everything. It's a very nice place to do all of that. As you can see behind me, it's very cozy. It's like a house. It's like your own little home. So, now, if you are interested in doing this, doing some of the exercises with me, watch the video and do the exercises if you're interested, or just watch and just really see what the class is all about. So, here we go. What we're going to do first is just breathe in and out a few times, just a few breaths. And you can laugh if it feels in the energy, just so you can laugh. You can yell. So I feel like laughing right now. And that should get you pretty relaxed at this point. If you feel like you want to keep breathing, go for it until you just feel very calm. A weight has been lifted off your shoulders, at least for a little bit. And then if you have words of the day you like to work on, we do that in this class as well. So after the breathing, I will normally ask you what words within yourself do you need to work on, whether it being confidence, passion, more creativity. I'll even do 3 words in one if that needs to happen. Just something you personally need to work on in here. Physically, we can work on those too if you'd like. I mean, I'm open to that as well. That's what we would do next. And as soon as the words are written, there's a whiteboard that'll be against the wall. And then as soon as those words are written on the board, then we'll go ahead and do what I like to call getting to know outside thyself. So what that means is we will pick 4 zones in the room, 4 zones. It could be in the other side of the room too. There's extra space. And basically when you enter the studio, we can also go in there and walk around and do what you need to do. And what you do is, I'll give you an example. I'll play some of the music and I'll pick 4 zones. And you can walk to them however you want. You can walk, run, dance, sing with the music, and twirl if you need. I mean, whatever feels within. That's the point of this class, is whatever is within. So let me go play the music and I'll show you what I mean. Walk with the beat. 1, 2. And you don't have to go in the order you went. You can even go back to the laptop and then go to your next part of the zone. See, just like that. And after a while, like I'm already feeling like energized because you had just used a lot of the energy to work your zones. And a part of life, that's the point of this exercise, is you do the zones. You pick 4. I like the 4. 1, it's even. 2, there's double dates, 4 corners in a square, rectangle, you know, those kind of things. You always hear the number 4 or 2. It's a wonderful thing. So I love 4 because it's even. And it's fun because it's kind of like a circle. You're making your own, you're making a circle, you're making your own shape is what I'm trying to do. You're making your own path. And sometimes in our path, we have to go a little out of order. Am I right? So try that. Play a song and walk around the room for a little bit. It's a real, I do it before a performance. And I sing with the song. Like you saw earlier, I did dance moves that, well, I'm in jeans, they probably weren't the most amazing, but who cares? I'm not going to sit here and look at you and go, that's a wrong move. That's not the point of the practice. The point of the practice is you just feel your rhythm, feel your energy, feel what is in you while you're walking to your zones. And then after we do that, it depends on the song. I pick at random. It could be a 5-minute song. It could be if it's less than 3 minutes, I'll usually play another song, make sure it's the same amount of time. I usually play about 1 or 2 songs usually. And then after that, we'd say, how did that make you feel? You know. So I'll ask you, if you try that exercise, how did it make you feel? Have you figured out the word yet that you're trying to focus on? If you have already, that's pretty impressive. Then you're still doing a good job. All of you will. All of you. That's the thing about this class, is that there's no right or wrong. You do whatever you feel. Just say what your body is telling you. Say it out loud, physically. Say it out loud. That's the point of being an artist anyway, right? Sometimes you can't find the words. But if you feel it within and express it, that's the best kind of gift. But anyway, after the zones, you say, how did you feel? Then we go into a partner, a little partner technique where you sit quietly for a minute and you stare at each other. Just, if you have a partner next to you, do it. Go for it. I know it's awkward. I know it's interesting. It's out of your comfort zone, but just do it. Come on, you stare at your loved one for a lingering amount of time. You linger and stare at them for a long period of time, right? It's kind of the same thing, except it's with a partner. It can be a friend. I may choose at random. That's also what I will do. And you just stare at each other for a good minute. I'll give you guys I'll play a song, and you guys just stare at each other first, and then after that, you will talk a little bit. I'll give you 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. You guys will talk to each other, see if you have anything in common. I know what you're thinking. It's like a dating thing. I don't think it'd go that far. But if you think that, great. But it's really, really fun. And then after that, we would do some improv, which is always fun. And that's what you should do with a partner in acting and singing and dancing. You get to feel their rhythm with you. That's the best part about being a performer, as I've been doing this for a long time. And I've been doing it since I was 3. So when I say, you gotta feel the rhythm, oh honey, you gotta feel the rhythm. And it's actually the best thing once you find the rhythm. You may not even find it all in one class. It may take you about 3 classes, 4, more. So come to my class. It's a really great way of getting to know people and really connecting with yourself. And this studio, I mean, this is home for me. This is my other home. So please come. I am here at the Shakti Factory from 4 to 5:15 every Thursday. I know it's kind of a weird time, but I really hope you come. It's a really wonderful class, and I promise you won't regret it. It's a lot different than seeing it on video. You have to come here to see it yourself. So get here if you can on Thursdays at 4, because I'll be here. Okay. Thank you guys. Hope you guys watch this and really take it to heart, because it truly means a lot to me. So that's what I'm giving